So today I'm talking about a P0868 code, what it is and how you go about fixing it. And so what is a P0868 code? Well, it's a transmission fluid pressure sensor low. And what does this mean? Well, basically, there's a transmission pressure sensor located on the transmission, and it's reporting back to the computer that the pressure is lower than it should be and that there's some kind of issue going on. And so it's going to have to be troubleshooted to know why. And so what are some possible causes of a P0868 code? Well, the first thing that could cause this is that there is low transmission fluid, and you just need to add some. It's going to vary on the year, the vehicle, the make, the model, things like this. If you could check the fluid or not. Some vehicles don't allow you to check the transmission fluid or add any, while some do. But if you can, the first thing to do is go check your transmission fluid and be sure it's at the correct level. And if it's not, then add some in. Also, if you can check the transmission fluid, be sure that it's not overfilled, because overfilling the transmission fluid can cause strange things to happen. So also be sure that it's not overfilled. The next thing that could cause this is that transmission fluid is just really old and dirty and needs to be replaced. This is fairly common, especially with high mileage vehicles that got a lot of miles on it. So basically the transmission fluid's drained, and then also the transmission filter is replaced along with new fluid. Some vehicles have multiple transmission filters. For example, some Nissans have 2 transmission filters. Also, some Dodges, like Dodge Dakotas, have 2 transmission filters. So be sure to keep that in mind. You might need to do a little research to find out exactly what's going on with your transmission. If you do change out the transmission fluid on your vehicle, be sure to research the correct transmission fluid that goes back in there and try to get the OEM original transmission fluid that would go back inside that transmission, because the wrong transmission fluid can cause issues. So be sure to get that correct. But the next thing that can cause this is that transmission fluid is just really dirty and needs to be changed along with the filter. And the next thing that can cause this is that the transmission pressure sensor has just gone bad and it's just reporting bad information back to the computer. One thing to keep in mind with these sensors is there can be multiple sensors depending on the vehicle. Sometimes there's just one, and then other times there's multiple ones. Again, it's going to vary. It's going to depend on the vehicle. But keep in mind there can be more than one pressure sensor. Also, if there's some kind of issue going on with the wiring going to the pressure sensor, then that can also cause problems. So be sure to check that out. Be sure that's good. But the last thing on the list is going to be a bad transmission fluid pressure sensor. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to give a basic overview of how you go about fixing a vehicle with the P0868 code. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.